Hi, I'm Doug Landblom, beef cattle specialist with North Dakota State University's Dickinson Research Extension Center. I'm here on the ranch with Lucas Hoff, and he's been working on an alternative way of managing cattle, his calves after weaning. And Lucas, could you tell us just a little about what you've done here in this area of your farm and the changes that you've made?
Well, I guess what we kind of were moving our corral system for environmental reasons, and we decided to pick this particular field as a feeding field, and we set up some water tanks and some sorting areas and stuff like that. But we seeded this field into corn, basically 100-day combining corn. And instead of harvesting it with which machines, we decided to wean our calves, bellowed them out in the corral, and we opened the gates and we left them be the combines for us. And as of now, as you can see, there's not much left out here. Weighed the calves coming in, weighed them again at about 30 days. For the most part, the corn was picked out, and then we started them on a grain ration, so now they're getting grain every day, and they're also, you know, all the hay they can eat basically. So now they're on basically a full feed ration, but we're leaving them in the fields to pick through the stalks and whatever else they're interested in doing out here.
With the farming equipment that you have now, the stalks, and they're going to get grazed down even more than they are now. Does the equipment that you have, your no-till equipment, will you have any problem with the residue that's here?
No, we won't. By the time these calves are out of here and possibly run the cows through here, maybe in early spring, I see no issues with the planter or drills or anything like that getting through any of the stalks or residue that's here.
See that there is going to be some material here. Do you think that's going to be beneficial as far as with respect to the soil? Oh
yes, I'm a big believer in keeping trash on the land, so I see that to be a very big benefit in what we're doing. And also by being able to feed the calves throughout the field, different spot every day, we're moving manure around, so we're kind of doing the fertilizing and everything all at one pass.
After we weighed the calves, I guess it was at about 30 or so days that we had a chance to look from the time they started grazing corn until we got to the end of most of the grain and a lot of the plant. What kind of performance did the calves give you?
Well, we were all over. Our best gainer did a 2.7 gain, average daily gain. He actually, it was actually a heifer, and it gained in that 86-pound range in 32 days. We weighed on a 32 days from in and out, I guess you could say.
Okay. What was the average gain for all of the calves as a group in here?
Average gain, weight gain was in that 40-pound range, and doing the math, it kind of came out to be about a 1.3 pounds per day. Okay, and that's average.
Heifers and steers?
Heifers and steers, the bigs, smalls. We did no sorting. This is our whole herd. Okay. So it's our best to our worst.
Okay, so we got all the cattle, just to really appreciate Lucas for you taking the time to show us this project that you're working on and how you've developed an alternative to a lot of concrete, steel, and those kind of systems, building lagoons and waste holding facilities and what have you. We've taken this alternative approach using a seeded forage and cattle out here grazing, getting some exercise. See, these cattle are moving, and so really thank you for taking the time and being a participant in this SARE project.
Thank you.